configuring the LQ-1000 for proper input is quite simple, and we can also take a look at setting the clock correctly at the same time. So watching the monitor on the optional VGA remote, because it's a little bit easier to see, by hitting the previous key you can get to the main menu, and like other linear acoustic products, going down to System Options and then I/O Options will get you to exactly the right place. From here you can see the audio inputs can be set to any of the SDI channels if you have the SDI option. The AES channels, those come standard. Or if a Dolby decoder is installed, the SIM module, SIM can be selected. So let's walk through these. By pressing the next key, you can cycle through the SDI channels, and uniquely, all 16 channels are available at all times. We de-embed everything, so you can look at a pair from the very beginning, a pair from the very end, and a pair in the middle. We don't limit you to only 2 groups at a time. Past SDI is the SIM selection, and back at the default is AES input 1 and 2. So in 1 and 2 maps to AES in 1 and 2, in 3 and 4 naturally maps to AES in 3 and 4, and so on. SDI, any pair can be sent to any input of the meter. Now on to clocking. Like other products, right now, since we are looking at the signals coming from SDI, our clock reference is set to SDI. If we set it to, for example, AES input 1, you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner the LA symbol is flashing red. That means that the selected reference is not found. Now you can see that the unit keeps moving, and that's fine, and for a metering unit that's okay. But if you're using the outputs of this meter, they'll be asynchronous. So since we're using SDI, it should be set to SDI. If you order the LQ-1000 Plus option, if that's present, that means you also get SDI embedding. So like other products, if you select SDI embed, the clock reference will automatically change to SDI. While the clock recycles, you can notice that the LA symbol is not flashing anymore. Clock is automatically moved to SDI, and now you can go down and select which outputs go where. So this is the SDI pair. You're selecting where that signal is coming from. So think SDI out 1 and 2, it's getting the signal that's also appearing on AES 1 and 2. So just like other products, again, you can select AES, you can select any of the AES. You can also select any of the SDIs. So you can use this as a partial re-embedder, but also a channel shuffler. Again, the default mode is to map the AES outputs, or the main outputs, 1 for 1 directly into the corresponding SDI pairs. But it's very flexible, very easy to navigate, and the user manual, the user guide, is a good thing to consult. It helps with some block diagrams to show what signals go where.